So Andrew Cogliano is a client of mine. He and I worked together extensively this summer. What we did, Andrew's been an NHL player for a number of years and was one of the fastest skaters in the NHL. But he knew that there were probably some areas where he could improve or optimize his performance. And he contacted me. We started with a posture assessment. So we identified some asymmetries and imbalances in his standing posture and in his athletic posture. Now, inevitably, those imbalances in posture, they also show up in imbalances in movement. So in his skating style, in his athletic movement, we started to see these weaknesses and imbalances. So once we've identified those and educated him about those weaknesses, the strategy is to find out why they're there and to try to correct and address them. So that can involve everything from soft tissue treatment, therapy on the table, to re-educating core function, re-educating how he moves, where he generates power, to try to make sure that at all times he's in the ideal body position so that he can maximize the recruitment of the big powerful muscles in his stability and power centers in his body so that he can play stronger when he's on the ice.
The stuff that Rob was doing was just kind of something I've never seen before, and I don't think a lot of guys have seen it. A lot of guys in the league, they stick to the traditional conditioning programs, which is a lot of weights, a lot of lifting, and we did that in a couple phases, but for the most part, the first 6 weeks or 7 weeks of our program was just all this stuff, and I felt it helped me. The first couple weeks, I started feeling a difference, and then about a month in, I really kind of felt much stronger and much different when I was just walking. I felt like my posture helped. I feel like I'm now engaging core and my hips, and something I've never done before, which is important.
Posture is important in movement because proper body position determines whether or not your movement will be effective. And if you're in the wrong body position, your movement will be compromised. And if your movement is compromised, you'll either be slow, weak, or more prone to injury. So anybody who wants to be active, wants to get better at what they do, whether that's skiing once a month, golfing, tennis, whether they play recreational sports or not, if you want to be active and you want to be, better and healthier than you are now, all of these principles will benefit you. So it's not just for the top athletes. It's for young developing athletes. I do workshops for young soccer teams, 11 years old, girls field hockey teams, 15, 16 years old, pro soccer teams, etc. So it really runs the gamut of any individual who wants to be active and healthy.